I'm sitting here in the sunshine and I'm not, what is that? What's the tag? It's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be way down there. Anyway, I'm sitting in the sunshine and the light's funny and I'm not apologizing it for because we need all the sunshine we can get in winter. So this yellow fat is indicates, can't think of the right word, indicates a grass-fed animal. So that's pretty beautiful. So I need a pot pie for dinner tomorrow night, but tomorrow is a very busy day with butchering, so I'm gonna make it today. And I'm taking all the easy routes of canned things. So I've got canned green beans, and I'm not draining the liquids because I need broth to thicken into a gravy anyways. I'm just not gonna drain all the lovely liquids, nice starchy liquid from all my canned things, and then I'll thicken it with some cornstarch. I'm gonna add some dried corn in, I think, too. Got these freeze-dried onions as well. Corn. Let's not even add in the oxygen absorber. Stir this around, see how it looks. See if I need more meat, more potatoes. So I actually think I'm still gonna need some broth after all this. And I think I'm gonna do another thing of potatoes. Oh, it smells so good already. I'll add more potatoes, then maybe I'll add more meat too, and I'm gonna add a jar of broth. I actually don't know yet what I'm making for tonight's dinner, but I'm hoping that if I just keep proceeding with this dinner, at some point I will get inspiration for what we're having for dinner tonight. Okay, so I got a jar of canned ground beef, home canned, sliced potatoes, some sour cream, and there's butter and spices, and it's gonna bake. We'll have that with sauerkraut for dinner. And I'm working on a slice of leftover pizza for lunch. Okay, so now I just need to, I'm gonna let the pot pie filling cool a bit, and I'm gonna make the topping for the pot pie. While tonight's dinner bakes, I'm gonna figure out what I'm making for dessert tomorrow night and bake it while tonight's dinner is baking to make use of oven space and time. Family dinner just got canceled. We thought that this throw up bug had made it properly through our extended family, and our family's fine, but one of my sister-in-laws, she has a new round of pukers, so we decided there's gonna be no dinner tomorrow night. Good thing I just made the massive amount of pot pie, right? Good thing. Good thing it freezes well. And yeah. What I'm baking, so I'm making a triple batch of my, what's it called? Wild something pot pie. Now I can't remember what it's called. On my blog. It's delicious. That's what I'm using for this recipe. See if I can put this down without spilling it. Ooh, okay. Oh, hi fussy baby. What's up? What's up? Anyhow, since there's no longer dinner here tonight or tomorrow night, whatever day that was, my brother-in-law's here helping Marius deal with this burger cow. I explained what a burger cow was in my last video on Saturday, so you can go back to that one and watch explain what a burger cow is. So he's helping, so I was like, hey, I'm sending you home with dinner, and I texted his wife saying that I'm sending home dinner because that's a 9x13 and then 3 smaller ones. So we got dinner covered for days now, so we might as well share it. This pot pie has cheese in it as well as butter, and I used up different cheeses that I had just had going on. So here's a spiced Gouda that was a little soft, so not great for cheese and crackers, and a bit of Parmesan and a bit of red pepper Gouda. I just used like all the cheeses. It's gonna be so delicious. 3 cheese pot pie, so amazing. Once they're at a less graphic place, when it's just like a carcass, I will show you, because if I show you the dead cow, YouTube will flag me and won't show this video to people. So they just got it out of the back of the truck and they're working on, they're gonna get it hanging. I don't know where they're going, what they're doing. They're going down there for some reason. Wonder what they're doing. So it's hanging now. There's its insides. Apparently they opted not to save any of the insides. But it's hanging now. There's the hide with the head attached. So I made those 4 pot pies, right? Well, you know, I think it was providential that I ended up making those 4 pot pies that I didn't need for that family dinner. Here, I'll show you what one looks like. I don't roll my pot pie, I just take some of the crust and I smush it between my hands for the biscuit topping. Anyhow, a neighbor ended up stopping by for coffee. I sent him home with one. My mother-in-law ended up stopping by to pick up something for my sister-in-law. I sent her with one. My brother-in-law is here. I'm gonna send him with one. And then we still have the big red one for ourselves. So there we go. I get to feed all sorts of people today. We decided we were just gonna do a bunch of food prep. So Freya is shredding these leftover baked potatoes. And we're gonna make a big sheet pan hash brown. In the morning, then we can just quickly warm it up because it'll be all nice and crispy. And have with eggs. Your hair needs to be out of your face there, kid. And then I'm just finishing up butter. It's done in the churn now. I didn't have any soft butter, but I had cream that needed to be turned into butter. So I'm making almond ring for a treat for tomorrow. Funny, the 2 different faces there. And then I'm making this once a month meals. Potato, I use ham. Chowder, it's got some barley in it too. I threw a frozen solid ham in the oven along with dinner. So we're going to do as many things in the oven as well we can. For butcher days, it's super important to have as much done ahead of time as possible for food prep. The kitchen is a mess. It's just no good for tomorrow when we're butchering a cow, Freya. So the soup will just be ready to warm up. My friend's bringing buns. Breakfast will be ready to just heat up, scramble some eggs or fry eggs or whatever. Some kids are team scramble, some kids are team fry in this house. Because we still gotta milk and do chores before we get butchering. So just trying to make things go as easy as possible. By doing all the food prep, then more dishes are done today. And here we go. And I have that pot pie in the oven. We're in the fridge for tomorrow's dinner.
Eggs and fried eggs and scrambled eggs. I like scrambled.
Hamish prefers fried eggs. Rowan prefers scrambled eggs. What does Amos prefer?
Scrambled.
Seems like there's more on team scramble. However, if you put cheese in the scrambled eggs,
No one.
none of my children like cheese and scrambled eggs.
I remember one time you did that orange cheese and you didn't tell us and we knew something was different.
Yeah, so we don't put cheese in scrambled eggs. The soup is super simple. And I use cream and I use ham. And yeah, this is just a baseline. I'm gonna get it mostly done and then tomorrow I'll just add in the ham because I don't think the ham's gonna be done soon enough for me to do it tonight. But I'm pretty sure you guys have something to do right now. Yes, I know, Freya, you're working on something. This is a total experiment. We'll see how this goes. I got some butter and some ghee. That's why it's different colors. So here's my neat party trick, is that I open the oven with my feet. Oh, and the potatoes are bubbling away nicely. Yes. We used buckwheat flour and some other gluten-free flours. I'm not giving you a recipe because I kind of winged it. And I also don't know how it's going to turn out. But this recipe for Auntie Jill's almond ring is on my blog. This is a ×3 batch. Looks great, Freya. It's going to get some reserved egg on top of it and then shredded almonds. It's delicious.
Egg.
So I'm not gonna milk that goat anymore. I just got in for milking her and it didn't make any difference. She's drying herself up. And cousin did offer to bring us a different goat. Honestly, at this point, I just feel like I wasted a bunch of time. It's nothing against our cousin. She did not know this goat was gonna do this. But I was just like, do I want to do this with another goat? Do I just wait it out till our goats give birth? Like, the one has been bagging up for a few weeks now, and the next projected due date is in like a week, but her hind end doesn't really look like a goat that's gonna give birth in a week. So, I don't know what to say there. But kind of just feels a little demoralizing. Especially like we get so much milk from Glover, like gallons every milking, and it's like, oh, I just need a couple pints from that goat. I don't need a lot. I just need a little bit to feed my baby. Yes, we still have the powdered formula for Amos. But like, honestly, we have to bring it from overseas. Like, there's not any in North America. We get it from overseas. And so like that takes a long time. That can be unpredictable. It's really not cheap. And I just wanted like a fresher thing for him. So these adventures in goats are not going very well. Counters are clear. We got 2 pots of coffee ready, soup on, and we are ready for friends to arrive.
Yeah. Ask me to take please. I need to do a whole thing. Here, this can clip on the back, so you don't lose blood.
What do they call those steaks? Those
Kobe?
Kobe steaks?
Yeah. Kobe. Let's sell it as Kobe.
It may look like that's it, but that thing in my hand.
Freya was just packaging up the Hamish bar leftovers. And we got 2 pots of broth going from beef. It's the second round with the bones from yesterday's butchering. Warming up some of the soup. Let's turn this off so you can see the color better. Some of that ham chowder from yesterday. So delicious. How marvelous that I have light for food photos again. Yay, at dinner time. Here's what the pot pie ended up looking like.
Well, to me, you're stumpy. Hey!
It is not that warm out and the boys are in t-shirts. Okay, you guys are supposed to brush the cow. Yes. We were just playing card games. Hamish just won spoons, and both Hamish and Mac are very riled up about this fact, hence the monkey crawling.
You want to see monkey crawling?
We really, only Mac was supposed to come out, but if they don't come out to milk, they have to go to bed, so they always come help do chores if they can. No, Mac, milk the cow. You're on chores. You got to keep a level head here. You're going to puke.
Very leveled.
It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul.
Make a hole in cows. Make a hole in cows? No, in their teeth. So to get milk out of them. Why? What?
We cheated and opened up my birthday present early. It's an ice cream maker that doesn't use frozen drums. Has a compressor in it. It's not gonna take that long, that's just its auto set timer. So we've got a raspberry ice cream in there now. And then I'm just dealing with this broth, getting ready to can some. We chilled it. You don't have to use your hands, but I don't know, it felt simplest. And I'm taking the fat off the top because I find that beef fat and pork fat, there's just too much of it, and the jars, I don't get a good seal rate. So I leave the fat on with chicken broth, but with beef and pork, I try to take a bunch of it off. And look at how gelatinous this broth is. Just gorgeous. We're gonna can it up. We have 3 buckets of it, maybe even 4 buckets. We made a lot of broth. Cheese in the press this morning. I got 2 rounds of beef broth that I canned. Need to get another round going. Some leftover ham. Are you wanting breakfast too? Yeah. It's just about your birthday. And then in the toaster oven here, I had froze extra blueberry einkorn sheep pan pancakes. So just warmed those up, and we're gonna have those with ham for breakfast. Rowan, can I have your soother? Soothers are for bedtime. Oh, sweetie pie.
No, hey, I know what we can have for Frank's birthday breakfast.
No.
This is my hat.
Well, I was still crouching.
Birthday breakfast. My hat. Favorite meal. They can share.
How can you be sad when you're eating ham? Like you can't say chewini without smiling.
Chewy.
I can do it too. With a straight face.
It's impossible.
With Amos's birthday coming up in a few days, the kids are like, Mom, we have to get him presents. And I'm like, does he need presents or do you just want to give him something? Which is cool too. But honestly, we don't tend to give babies something on their first birthday because, I know, we'll give them a little something or something they need, but. What's up, Ron? What's up?
Well, what's me?
Oh, you're just trying to say chewini. Can you go?
Scissors and toy.
Amos wants soothers and toys. We'll get him a little something. We'll get him a little something.
Chocolate?
Chocolate? Oh, he'd like that. I don't know if I want to give him chocolate. This looks like chaos. It is chaos too. A friend brought us 6 huge garbage bags full of hand-me-downs. I just about said leftovers. Hand-me-downs. Amazing, immaculate hand-me-downs. So we started sorting through them, and then I kind of got tired and decided we were just going to bed and going to start dealing with them again today. So it's an awesome blessing, but it's also a lot to sort through. If you like watching Venison for Dinner, I'd love if you'd give us a thumbs up, because when you like it, it helps YouTube. It helps YouTube notice us, so then YouTube shows us to other people more, which is awesome. It's a beautiful day. I'm kind of bummed that daylight savings is gonna push this back another hour because it's so nice to come out to milk in the sunshine. I don't know, guys. Daylight savings is kind of ridiculous. Like, how does... I get its roots, but we don't need that anymore. Sky blue, leave it. We don't need it anymore. How does taking an hour off one end of the day and adding it to the other end of the day change the day? It just messes with everybody. Like, down with daylight savings. Now that it's warmer out, the chickens have started venturing farther out and cleaning up the cow's spilled grain, but it means that every morning we have to chase chickens. No, okay, don't chase them in there, Hamish. Yesterday I was talking on Instagram about how Star still has her horns, and someone was saying about their heifer with horns who shakes her head at them and they don't like it. So what Clover was just doing there and pushing on the gate, I will not open while she's doing that. She has to be standing, not hassling the gate in good behavior before I will open up the gate to let her in. So like when I come over here, I'll even test it. And if she's been doing this recently, I'm like, no, you leave the gate. No, no, no. No, you keep your head away. No. But also be careful that you don't like stick your hand in and put your hand in a compromised position. No. So same goes for when you're going to let the cow out, if they start pulling on there, you don't let them out until they're standing nicely. Unless there's a safety concern, like they're gonna hurt themselves and you have to let them free, you don't let them free until they stand still. Because then they learn if they make a big fuss, you're gonna let them out. And we do not want them to learn that. Oh, I'm wearing your cat hat?
Yeah.
I don't think it's your hat.
It's mine.
No, it's okay. Just leave your hat on. I'm actually happy for the chickens to scratch through and eat any spilled grain from the cows or grain that went through them. That rooster there, so that hen is a Rhode Island Red, Rhode Island White cross, and that rooster is a Mistral Gris, which is a barred rock-based meat bird. He is a full 2 years old. Oh, he's a bit, Freya says he's a bit of a bully. He's not the nicest rooster. He's calmed down more, but he produces nice big chicks, and he also keeps predators away. We don't lose anything to overhead birds, and that, that actually is important too. Freya is my milking helper this morning. Getting the calf's breakfast first. Your hand getting tired?
No.